Okay. Hello everyone. I am an intern at Webstack Academy. My name is Likita and today I'm going to present the project that we did for our full stack web development internship. Its name is Homely Hub. We made it using MERN stack. Overview of the internship. This was a hands-on internship focused mainly on full-stack web development. Our primary goal was to build a real-time Airbnb-like platform. Its name is Homely Hub. The tech stack that we used was MERN. I learned end-to-end development of a full web application, state management using Redux, database handling, authentication and payment integration, front-end UI design and responsive development. The goals of the internship were understanding the fundamentals of front-end and back-end development. It was mainly focused on front-end and gaining practical experience with MERN stack. We learned how to structure large-scale applications, handle authentication and authorization, work with databases and cloud environments. We also worked to deliver a fully functional web stack full development. Introduction about the project. Homely Hub is a property booking platform similar to Airbnb. Users can search, filter, and book stays, manage bookings, update profiles, and the hosts can list their properties with images, prices, amenities, etc. The goal was to provide a smooth booking experience with secure payments. The requirements of the projects were we had to make a user sign up and a user login page using JWT authentication. Also a property listing and management page, and we had to include searching with filters for location, price, amenities and dates. We had to give a detailed view of the property information for the users. Booking systems with availability validation, user profile and booking history. We also needed to have a responsive UI, a scalable backend and a clean UX design. Architectural overview. MERN stack architecture for Homely Hub. We use MongoDB to store users, properties and bookings. We used express.js to handle routing and APIs. We used react.js for front-end UI, components, pages and user interaction. Node.js helped us in the backend. REST APIs were used for communication between the front end and the backend. Redux. It was used to manage global states for login, listing, filters and all. The flow of the project goes like a user searches for a property, front end calls the search API, the backend filters the data. Then the user selects a property and the details will be fetched. After that, the booking request will be sent. The backend checks for availability in its own database. Afterwards, the payment is done and the booking is confirmed. The booking is stored in the MongoDB and it is shown in the user profile, and as it is stored in the MongoDB, it will be easier for further use. MERN stack overview. We use MERN stack throughout our whole project, so I just want to say what is actually MERN stack. MongoDB, Express.js, React.js, Node.js. These all are components of the MERN stack. First we'll go to MongoDB. MongoDB uses a non-SQL database, stores data like JSON documents. It supports flexible schema for property listing. It is a NoSQL database. Express.js is a lightweight server framework. It builds the REST APIs and middleware. It helps us make a connection between our front end and the back end. React.js builds dynamic UI, component-based architecture, efficient rendering with virtual DOM. React.js is what we used for our project mainly. It was the main thing that we used. Node.js is a JavaScript runtime for a server, handles asynchronous requests efficiently. Learnings and skills gained. These are some of the skills that I gained through this hands-on experience that I went through from the internship. I learned about MERN stack development. I didn't have much of hands-on experience making projects and all, so this was a good starting point for me. Um, yeah, so thank you for it. MERN stack development was something that I learned. REST API design, React component architecture, state management using Redux, authentication and jailability, payment integration, and debugging. Debugging was something that I did a lot. I did spelling mistakes a little too much, so that was a skill that I gained, including MERN stack development and debugging were the main skills that I had gained through this experience. In conclusion, I successfully built a full stack production ready web app. I gained practical experience in designing and developing MERN stack project. Improved my skills in debugging a lot, in problem solving and code optimization. This gave me a real world understanding of how modern full stack web applications work. Uh, like I had a little bit of curiosity, like how a website works, how do you code it, how do you make it interactive, how do you connect the front end with the back end. Like we learn about front end and back end separately, and the integration is not that well gone into in the colleges and all. So this was like a good experience for that, and thank you for it. This was my presentation. Now I would like to show my project that I did. Okay. Okay, so this is my sorry. This was my backend. The node models, the SRC controllers, the models, and the roots utils that I have implemented into it. And this is my front end. It has all the assets and readme in public. The SRC has the assets, components, CSS, stores, utils. The assets is the page that is shown. It's not used or anything. Components, it lists all the main components of the DSS, the accommodation form, the address fields, amenities fields, image uploading, and my accommodations, the place where you see which accommodations have you given. Next is the home page. In the home page, we'll have a filter and header and footer, the main page, property listing, and for searching. In my bookings, it's like where the places that we have booked are going to be shown. This is the payment.jsx, property listing, the list of all the properties that are present for booking is going to be shown using the property listing. User is like the edit profile, login, sign up, and all that. It's all covered in the user folder. Then we have the loading spinner, not found, progress steps, the CSS files, the CSS styling that is used for our project is present here. Inside our store, we have all our JS files, the JavaScript that we have used for all the components that I mentioned above are all present in here in the store file. Next we have the utils, which has just the JS. Then we have the main component, the app.jx. App.jx and the main.jsx. Now I want to run the project. I'm going to do a split terminal. I have MongoDB running in my background. so that can be the backend is going to get connected. I'm going to do C frontend npm and dev. So our front end is running. Now I'll run my backend. As you can see, it is running on port 8080 and MongoDB is connected. So now I'm going to open the app website. Sorry. So this is the Homely Hub website that I created using the classes that I took. Okay, so these are all the list of all the properties that are there. It has two sheets, and this is a toggle arrow. For each of them, the name, a location pin, and the where it is, and the pin code, and the amount per night is going to be displayed for each one of the property listing. Okay, and okay, if you open it, it's going to show where it is present and all the photos of it. You can see more zoom in photos of the properties if you press this little icon here. Now, and it has a description of the property that is listed, the maximum number of guests, and what the place offers, like kitchen, free parking, Wi-Fi, TV, and all that. It also gives a proper map to give where the actual property is there, so you can use the map to go there, and extra information about check-in time, check-out time, and all the late checkout things is going to be put there. So this is remains the same for all the other ones, the photos of all the properties and description, that all remains the same for everything. Now I would like to go into the search. You can search the destination, like where you want to go. If I guess now I want to go to Goa, I'm going to search for that from the start date. Like I'll go for today, and for 3 days I'm going to add the number of guests as 4, and I'm going to search it. So it's going to give me places in Goa. If I want to filter it, like the price range, if I want to increase it or decrease it, I can use the filter price range. The property type, if I want a flat, or if I want a guest house or a hotel, and the room type, if it's a entire house is for for rent, or a single room or any type, you can put the filter accordingly. Next, if I want to book this. So now if I put the start date, the end date, and the number of guests, my full name, and my phone number. Okay, but we have to log in to book. So I'm gonna log in first. I have already logged in already logged in email and password. I don't want to use that. If I don't want to use that, I can register here a new name, email, password, and I will confirm the password and put the phone number. I'm going to create a new user. For now, I'm going to just log in using the old one. So now I'm logged in. So now I can go ahead and book my hotel for 4 people. Okay, as you can see, it's like 2,800 per night. I took it for 2 days, so it's automatically gonna calculate the amount of money that is needed for 2 days, and it's gonna tell you to book this place for 5,600. The check-in day, the check-out day. This is going to be your payment. The site that is going to take you to the payment. So now if I proceed to payment, it's going to give me the payment option. If I confirm the payment is going to be done. I also have an order ID that is unique. Okay, now I'm going to confirm my payment. So now it's done. So this is going to be present in my account. If I, like in this property listing, if I go to my account and this is my profile, these are the bookings. So the booking that I did right now, the booking that I did right now is present here. 5,600 from 20th to 22nd. This is the booking that I have done. It is added here. This is my profile. In my profile, I can change anything about my name. I can change my name. I can change my phone number. I can choose an avatar. I don't have a proper image right now, so I'm going to leave that for now. I can update my name. It's going to be updated here, and it's also going to be updated in the database. Like here, if I show it like this, only help users. See, it's Likita. The older one was hello. These are the two users that I have right now. These are the bookings that I have, and it's updated even in the database. The property listing also is present in the database itself. It's not using any on the device data. Okay, next I can also change my password, which is not done. Sorry. This is my bookings, and we'll come to my accommodations. I can add a new accommodation in this. I had to put the title, the address of the accommodation, photos of it, description, the property type, if it is a house, flat, guest house, or a hotel, and the room type, the amenities that I give, check in and check out, max time, prices per night, and I'm just gonna hit save, and it's going to be saved. Okay, next. That was my project that I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you. I just want to thank you for this experience that I had as an intern here. Like, uh, contributing 2 hours of every day in a week and gaining something from it was very fruitful. I can say that. Uh, for concentrating for 2 hours is not something that I usually do, but I challenged myself to do it and I did it, so I'm proud of it, I can say. So thank you for the opportunity, and that's it. Thank you.